My name is Sarah Brotzman. I'm the area coordinator for West Campus. What that means is that I'm not only in charge of 24 resident assistants, I'm also in charge of the residence director over here on West Campus. And to summarize, I guess all of what my job does is I am in charge of the safety and security of all of the residents that live on West Campus.
I'm Chantel Vereen. I'm the resident director for West Campus. So I work for York College's Office of Residence Life and on-campus housing. I help support overseeing the West Campus Residence Life. I directly oversee the small Greek houses for the sororities, as well as Little Run Lodge, which is more of a sophomore-based building, which has about 500 students living in them.
So my relation to the resident assistants is that I'm their direct supervisor. It's a little unique on West Campus because there's a residence director too who helps co-supervise 10 of the resident assistants. But at the end of the day, the buck stops with me. So for the name of the game is that I'm the supervisor, and if one of the 24 accomplishes something great or ends up screwing up in some aspect, it all ends up on my plate and on my desk, and then I communicate that to Marcy Beam, who's my supervisor.
So I wanted to be an RA because my RA my freshman year had a really big impact, and she was really involved in everyone's lives in a positive way.
So I might have been kicked out of York because I couldn't afford going to school, and then the RA position opened up, and then I was like, I'll go out for it because I want to burst out of my shell because I'm a shy person.
Do you want the truth here, or do you want the savage Robbie answer?
So what made me apply to be an RA is really, it just seemed like a fun job because I saw like all the bulletin boards and the door decks, and that just seemed like something I'd really like to do. The money really helps because I'm paying for college myself, so room and board is really nice that it's like partially paid for.
My RA from last year in Northside recommended me. She said I'd be really good for the position and stuff like that.
I also saw myself as a leader on campus, and I thought that being an RA was another way of me being able to grow my leadership skills.
So I was like, I can get more involved on campus and meet new people, and also I want to go into higher education, so it would look good on my resume.
I never really thought about taking the job until she started talking to me about it, and afterwards I thought it would be a lot of fun to help people out and stuff like that.
I wanted to be an RA because, last year, my freshman year, I was stuck in my room, didn't really do anything, so I thought I'll be more outgoing and everything. Thought that fit best in with the RA job.
And honestly, it just seems like a fun job, and you get paid to do it, so why not?
West Side.
Does anybody want monster? I didn't spit on the monster.
Okay, my name's James. I'm a senior. I've been an RA for 3 years now. I guess 3 academic years. I'm over in Spring Garden on the first floor. My favorite part is now, it wasn't always my favorite part, is using Canva to make flyers, because I get to show my creativity without having to know a lot about graphic design, but using Canva for dummies like me makes graphic design easy, and I get to use my creativity for fun things.
I'm here with my buddy, Robbie. Yeah, this is Cameron Lake for ESPN. Robbie, can you tell me a little bit about yourself here?
No.
Great, that was very insightful.
I'm Robert Showers, RA of 4th floor of Richland, get real lit. Being RA to me means just, trying to help the other residents, trying to being outgoing, just helping people when they have problems or some type of trouble to get the resources that they need to succeed. The staff is real obnoxious at times, Starbucks driven, people.
I love it. You heard it here first, folks. This is Cameron Lake from ESPN. Thank you.
It's called My Resident Got Locked Out, and I just put my pajamas on, featuring Fall Out Boy. I am Sophia. I'm an RA in Country Club F9, and I'm a political science major, but also with a Spanish minor, and I love being an RA. It's a lot of fun. So Duty rounds, they aren't too complicated. You have to just kind of walk around and make sure that everything's going smoothly, make sure nobody's like being too loud, or no policies are being broken or anything like that. And usually on Tuesdays, it's pretty quiet because everybody's, getting ready to go to bed for classes and stuff like that. So, my duty on duty is my job as an RA on duty is just overall to make sure that everybody's safe and that nobody's doing anything too wild.
So I'm Margot, and I'm the RA for the third floor in Brocky. I'm a junior criminal justice major, and I also work at the Grumbacher along with being an RA. This is my condom ghost. So my bulletin board is about using protection when having sex, and it at one point had a ton of condoms actually taped to it, and there was actually a little envelope that was full of condoms. It's all about using protection so that you don't contract an STD or an STI. It fits our wellness core criteria, and it also fits the month of October. As many people call it, it's like spooky season, so there's a ghost, but it's also a condom, so.
My bulletin board, I'm putting it.
I thought you were going to say door deck, and I was going to be like.
This is, yeah, each door deck is going to be
Each room
ours.
just gets one massive one.
It's
Yes.
2 hours. It's due in 2 hours and 59 minutes.
Everything's done by this.
Well, you gotta take that
It's done.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm a sophomore bio major chem minor. I'm a first year RA, and I'm an RA on the 4th floor of Brocky Commons. So my bulletin board is a Monsters Inc. theme. This is October and spooky season. So pretty much it's just about managing time and how to get help when you need it for your schedule. So I put a few tips on doing studying and how to have a successful semester, and then I just put over here some things about academic advising and tutors and the writing center and all that kind of stuff.
The RA position tends to be described as the position that they are the gatekeepers of an institution. If an RA is role modeling what it looks like to be a positive student, more than likely the students in their community are going to mirror what that RA is doing, and the students in those areas will be more successful. RAs also are in charge of the ground level safety and security of our residents. So if they see a door that's being propped open, if residents are being too loud and disruptive, if they think a resident's sick or stumbling back from something, they have the ability to freely and with a little bit more intention have a conversation with those students and make sure that they are safe and secure and taken care of, instead of potentially a student being injured or harmed or falling because of any of the number of reasons that they'd be coming back and stumbling. It just allows them to be connected and to really build community across the board.
Being an RA means being able to help people out when they have questions that are more obscure and you can't really figure out on your own, and just kind of making people feel more comfortable on campus.
I guess it just means building community with your residents and being a face that they can come see when they need you for something.
Being an RA means just being a support, helping your residents on your floor if they need anything, if you have issues with your roommates, or if you have an issue with school, or if you just need someone to talk to. Really, I feel that's what the RA position is all about. It's just being a supporting peer. So yeah.
Being RA to me means just, trying to help like other residents, trying to being outgoing, just helping people when they have problems or some type of trouble to get the resources that they need to succeed.
Being an RA to me means that I'm like a resource on campus for residents that that don't feel comfortable going to somebody that would be considered like an older adult. I'm closer to their age. I'm one of their peers. It's easier for them to come to me and ask them questions than if they would be going to someone higher up in res life. Makes them feel a little bit more comfortable. Probably my favorite part about being an RA would probably have to be the community engagement that I get, not only with my residents, but also with the other RAs on campus. Being an RA, I've been able to meet so many more people on this college campus and get to know them and continue to like grow in my leadership through that.
My favorite part about being an RA is working with the other RAs because it's a really diverse group of people, and it's literally 90% of the people that I work with are people that I probably wouldn't really have talked to or befriended before I got the job. So I think that's like the best part of being an RA is the friendships you make with the other RAs. Cheesy.
Sarah, I need my job. Don't fire me.